Boys and girls, but probably mostly boys. I know how this shit goes. Welcome to another video from the beautiful minds and beautiful bodies behind Fine-Tuned Fitness. And if you know just why that's funny. It's because it's me. I'm the beautiful mind and body. Homie's chopped. I ain't gonna pretend I don't know it. Sad rose emoji. But thanks to being ugly as fuck, or as some would say, pug-fugly, that means I was forced to develop a personality from a young age and actually put some brain power into my adolescent development.
Oh my God, it's worse than I thought.
For better or for worse, that means you get two things: a false confidence on the mic and camera, and a brain that pretends he understands the scientific shit he goes on about. So, with that, let's go on about it and learn about some of the science behind the everyday things we do in the gym, as we learn today about fasted training and just what happens when we do it. So you've heard people talk about fasted training before. More than likely, they probably swear by it. Get up early, skip breakfast, and hit the gym first thing without any food or sustenance to, well, sustain them during their workout. Is fasted training the secret to melting fat like butter and carving out shredded abs? Or is it the secret to making your muscles cry behind your back and tell your friends about how abusive you are? Let's break down what actually happens when you lift weights on an empty stomach. So first off, just what is fasted training? Fasted training means exercising without any caloric intake beforehand, typically after an overnight fast. So if you hit the gym at 6 a.m. with only water and vibes in your system, congrats. That's fasted training and psychotic.
Push it out. Everything you got. Everything you got. Everything you got.
Now, while it may sound similar, this is not the same as low carb or keto. It means no calories in the tank before you move at all.
We're out of gas.
You're out of gas? What does that mean?
We used to have gas, but now we're out.
When you train fasted, your body has to pull energy from stored sources as opposed to recently consumed sources like breakfast, because you didn't have any. Instead, it pulls from a number of areas ready to go in your rockin' bod, mainly glycogen, which is carbs stored in the muscle and liver. But it will also pull from your fat stores, and in rare extreme cases, amino acids from your muscles, which is the one you don't want.
Oh, that's all right. I'll get over it.
You'll also see a slight increase in cortisol, the stress hormone, and enhanced fat oxidation, so you're burning more fat during the workout. However, you're probably going to get reduced performance and strength output as well. So it's a trade-off. Yes, you're getting better fat burning during the session, but less power, less intensity, and less recovery afterward than what you normally would. So for all intents and purposes, fasted training can be a legitimate training strategy to help burn those pesky areas of stored fats. Of course, there is a yin to this yang, as is with every other good thing in life. You can burn muscle if you train fasted as well. But don't worry, that just sounds scarier than it actually is. If your overall protein intake is solid, your muscle should remain relatively safe and sound, while your body starts taking a hatchet to those fat stores.
I would have taken a hatchet and smashed it to pieces!
If you're lifting for less than 60 to 75 minutes, especially with BCAAs or EAAs, pre or during your workout, your risk of muscle breakdown is minimal. But if you're doing long fasted sessions, low protein, or you're dieting aggressively, then yeah, you might be at a higher risk of actually burning the muscle you've worked so hard to build. So here's where it gets tricky. Yes, fasted cardio or lifting increases fat usage during the session. However, total fat loss across the day, not significantly different from fed training when calories are equal. It's getting confusing, I know. Fat burning during the workout does not equal fat loss over time. While you might burn less fat from food during a fasted workout, you might burn more fat later in the day or consume fewer calories, balancing out the total fat burned. It'd be like draining water from a pool while you're filling it back up with a hose at the same time.
Perfectly balanced, this whole thing should be.
The real key is your total caloric deficit, not whether you trained on an empty stomach. So, is it a waste of time to train fasted? Not if you like it, if it fits your lifestyle, if you feel good doing it. If your goal is general fat loss and you're not chasing max strength or hypertrophy, then sure. However, if you want to lift super heavy, if you're on a bulk, if you struggle with energy or focus, or if you plan on training for more than an hour, then fasted training probably isn't going to be ideal.
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you?
If you are going to train fasted, try sipping on EAs or 5 to 10 grams of BCAAs during your workout to preserve muscle and blunt your fatigue. And hydrate. You're already starting on low fuel for your workout, so don't start dry too. Fasted lifting isn't magic, but it's not dangerous either. It's a tool. Use it wisely, fuel your body right, and don't forget, performance is better than trends. Fasted workouts are fine, but if your goal is significant fat loss and preserving muscle, a balanced approach that includes sufficient fuel for your workouts under a total caloric deficit may actually be more effective for you. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe. We're doing videos like this every week. And if you want to get more one-on-one training, get help ordering those muscles around, shoot us a DM or visit FineTunedFitness.ca. And right now you can grab our 8-week training program, Swole Shouldered in 8 weeks, absolutely free. Just head to FineTunedFitness.ca/giveaway and grab your free copy today. All right. That's it for me for another video from Fine Tuned Fitness. I'm Radio Dave. You're you, and I will see you on the next one.